Jodha Akbar.
I have found out from all the spies that 𝐸𝐸 has recently created a whole new party with the help of kings and officers who are dissatisfied with us all. I just can't seem to understand what that man wants from us.
First he went off and attacked Mewad, and then he barged into the servants' quarters in the guise of 𝐸𝐻𝐻. The problems between Jodha and the Emperor are all because of him.
We are all very tired of his nonsense. He rebelled against his own motherland and has ruined his own innocent sister's life in the process. He and Shivani have both brought such disrespect to me as well as to my entire family.
Why are you feeling sad? About people we have no control over anymore.
How can I not be sad? Yes, I might have had to cut all ties with Shivani, but to the world she will always still be my precious daughter. She has not only ruined her own life, but Amer's name too. I can't believe she ran away with a poor worker. I mean, she could have talked to someone. All right, not to us. But Jodha is her sister, why not talk to her?
Father, please, try to at least once understand this from Shivani's point of view too. She forgot about her relationships. She was even willing to leave her royalty, and she has done this for a man called Tejvant. I'm sure there must be love behind such a thing. And I can't think of any other reason for her to do this. And she did not give wealth any importance. The only important thing to her was love. And it seems as if it's all she cares about.
Love is useless. And this life is the truth. How can anyone finish the life that you have on earth with family and friends all just for love in a split second? She didn't even think before doing such a thing. The Shivani I knew wasn't that way.
I think your point of view is right. However, Shivani's point of view might be right as well. She probably thought that no one would understand her and understand her feelings. And that is why she makes such a hard decision. And also, if you think about 𝐸𝐸, he might be right. His pain and thoughts are different. He is only fighting because he thinks that he is right, and that is all.
Was it right for you to barge into your sister's house dressed as a 𝐸𝐻𝐻? Was it right of you to do something because of your relationship? And because it was ruined?
Also, Father, at times the goal is much deeper, but life gives it a different look than what it actually is. And I know that my brother 𝐸𝐸 had come to Agra to fulfill the duty that he set out. I know he made me a promise that whatever might happen, he is always going to protect my husband, the king. And then when he found out that some of the people who the king trusted more than himself were then plotting against him, he had to make a plan. But until then, the king had already declared him to be an enemy, and that is why he had to change his look. All because of that. There was a big misunderstanding between me and the emperor. But we cannot make the mistake of holding both Shivani and 𝐸𝐸 accountable for their own destiny. I know you well enough, Father. I know how hard you try to act tough from the outside. However, you have soft feelings left inside of you. For both Shivani and 𝐸𝐸, I am sure. And that is why you are sad. Because you want what is best for two of your children.
Oh my goodness, what is going on? Princess Shivani and Tejvant have been arrested. This is not good, and Queen Jodha is not here either. Now what is going to happen to them? Since the Emperor is already extremely unhappy. Princess Shivani?
Moti, is that you?
I want to have a word with them.
You are not allowed to talk to them, and that's an order. They are both traitors, and the king is going to decide what to do with them.
The Emperor is definitely going to punish them for what they have done. I just hope that they are in some way at least protected and not harmed in any way.
I might just get a clue if I look at this.
Mahamanga! Are you in here? I see you have no manners. How dare you make me a part of such a terrible and such a low-life plot? I really can't believe you've fallen so low from your post and your place of power.
And what is going on now, Queen Rakaya? Also, why do you have such mean words to say? As soon as the king walked away from me, it seems that you are also doing the same thing.
I would have gotten rid of you a long time ago if I really knew what it was that you were eyeing. I know there is a very big difference between what you say and tell people, and then what you actually do in the end. How nice. I must say you've put on a really good show, acting for years like you actually care about the king's well-being. And then you even trapped me in your whole plot. You knew it from the beginning that royalty was no one other than Sujamal, am I right? Then why did you lie to me about it?
No, my Queen Rakaya. I did not ever lie to you. However, I did tell you as much as you needed to know, and I did not tell you anything more than that because I did not need to. I honestly have not done anything wrong, Queen Rakaya. In fact, I'd only done what you wanted as well. I've just tried to create a rift between Queen Jodha and the king. That is what you wanted as well, is it not?
Yes, but I did not want it in such a terrible way. Also, do you know what? There's a big difference between your actions and mine. Even today, I'm still honest to the Mughal Empire and to the king. And even on this day, I have royal blood running through me. I would never do something as terrible and cowardly as spread a rumor about a queen having relationships with someone other than the king.
What I've done, I did for everyone else's benefit. We were all going to benefit from what happened. I would have. You would have. And even the king.
No, you are wrong. This is a big misunderstanding you have. All that you want out of this is to get revenge. And it was your wish to be on top of everyone else, was it not? Why is that so? What's your reason? Why have you done all of this? I was in danger because of Queen Jodha. My position was in danger, but you... What exactly could Queen Jodha have taken from you?
The same person who you are afraid will be taken away from you. The king.
No one will ever be able to take the king away from me. Ever since I came here, I have been his special queen. I am, and I will be. And I do not have to make use of a dirty plot. I am not as desperate as you are.
Oh, how wonderful. As soon as the king accuses me of doing him wrong, you have suddenly become a saint. You used me very well every time that you needed my help, and now? Now you are making me the wrong one here. So who is the main plotter? I am. Who played the entire game? I did it. And who committed all the crimes? It was me. Who betrayed the king? It was me. And what about you? Everything that I'd done was what you wanted as well. And in the end, you also wanted to keep Queen Jodha far away from the king. You also plotted, you also betrayed, and you also played all of these games. You are not as innocent as you are now making yourself to be, Queen Rakaya. Yes, your way was a little different than the ways I used, but you have also done the same things I did in the end. And here you are trying to get rid of me just so that you do not get into trouble too?
Enough. I will no longer listen to your silly mouth blabbering.
You should listen, or else you will have to beg for forgiveness. I'm sure you must have heard the phrase that it is mice who leave the ship first, the very moment that the ships start to sink. And the poor mice are not clever enough. And they drown almost immediately, do they not? I admit it, Queen Rakaya, that the king is not on the best of terms with me right now. However, it is also a fact that he is not on good terms with you because he is much closer with Queen Jodha. And you know that that is the truth. But what to do about it? I do not think your heart is ready to admit the truth now, is it, my queen?
I really do wonder what decision the Emperor will make.
Well, they both have disrespected the Mughal Empire. I'm sure that the Emperor is going to hang them.
I feel really bad for the poor children. They had been caught at the wrong time. And also, the Emperor's anger is at its peak. So I've got no idea what harsh punishment he is going to give them.
Pardon me, but I think I disagree with you. I think that the Emperor has finally started to understand love, and so it is possible that he might understand their helplessness.
I think that you are having far too high hopes for them, Queen Salima. He has been badly hurt by them, and a person who is hurt is only able to think about revenge.
I think that some wounds can change a person.
Attention everyone, the one Emperor of India, the only true king, the bright light of the Mughal throne, the glorious Emperor Jalaluddin Muhammad is now walking amongst all of you.
Do we have permission to start the workings, Emperor?
Go ahead.
Please, sir. The traitors and runaways of Mughal Empire, also Amer's princess, Shivani and Tejvant, have been brought to you. Shivani's marriage has been organized with Mirza Hakim. And he himself has given permission for this marriage to take place. But just before the marriage took place, these two ran away. Now these two have become the cause of disrespect to the Mughal Empire, and we do not have any proof. In order to prove their crimes to you, all of the big officers of the Empire are the proof to this. Tejvant has been arrested from the market in the village Mathura, and then Shivani herself has surrendered herself to the soldiers.
My king, Shivani and Tejvant have not only brought disrespect to the Empire, but this is a very big crime in our religion's eyes, and we will not allow this. We demand that they get a harsh punishment for it.
Do you want to explain yourself?
My king, explanations are given by those who have committed a crime. However, we have not done anything wrong. We have loved each other even before Shivani came over to Agra, and before a marriage was finalized with Mirza Hakim. Even back then, we had made one another a promise, and loving someone is not wrong, is it? This way we had saved 3 lives from being ruined.
Well then why have you run away? If all you did was love.
If we had told any person the truth, would we then have been allowed to get married, my king? First there is you. On the other side there is King Badmal. We knew our love would have been very weak in front of your power.
Anything else?
You can punish us in any way that you want, if you really believe that our love is a crime.
Do you want to give me any explanation, Shivani?
I would, Your Highness. First of all, I would like to apologize to you. I am so sorry that you and my father had been ashamed by the actions us two had taken. However, the only crime that I committed was that I listened to the voice of my heart. It would have been wrong marrying Mirza Hakim, knowing I could never love him. I don't think that would have been fair to anyone, which is why what I had done was right. Getting married to someone and then loving someone else is in fact an extremely big crime. So not loving your own husband is wrong. It is a crime I did not want to commit, and that is why we had to run away.
Adgasha, you say that they are criminals and they say that they are in love. So then what is their crime?
Sir, I do not understand. You are the one who ordered for their arrest, declaring them both as criminals.
Indeed, I gave you the order. Because my own brother was sad and he was feeling heartbroken, and that's the reason why. I gave the order feeling sorry for him. But on that day, my brother came to me and he made me understand one thing.
I had also fallen in love with a royal princess, without a care regarding her religion. And there is one more thing. Love will never give anyone pain.
Now what is the meaning of what you are saying, Mirza? Am I not hurt by all of this?
Yes, you are hurt, brother, but you are not thinking about the terrible pain that Shivani had saved me from in the long run. What would have happened if I had found out about all of this after getting married?
And that was when I realized just how sacred love really can be. We are not able to see the people who we love in pain or even suffering a little. So then how can a person be sacred as well as a criminal at the exact same time? And so if loving someone is such a big crime, then according to that, even Mirza is a criminal because he loved Shivani. My mother is a criminal because she loves me, and because she loved my father, which means that every person here is a criminal as well. Everyone has loved someone at some point in their life, so will we then punish everyone, Ardgasha? Ardgasha, love is not able to see religion and class. It does not look at statuses. It has only one religion and one class and one goal, and that is love itself and nothing more or less. And so I think that the one who comes in its way is the real culprit, Ardgasha. That's why I will never commit a crime like that while sitting on this throne of justice. The two of you have showed real courage. You have chosen to roam around proudly and freely, flying the flag of the true love you have for each other, and that is beautiful. Ardgasha, please, have a look at Princess Shivani herself. I am sure that her father King Barmal has always provided her with the best of everything that life has to offer her. But even after all of that, she was willing to leave everything behind her. She left a wonderful future husband behind. She had even left a world full of gold as well as diamonds. And she had done it because she fell in love with such a saint, and so she listened to her heart. So then how precious must their love actually be for each other? And so it all leads me to think that gaining this sacred gift of love is not a crime at all. Which is the reason why today I, Jalaluddin Muhammad, do not see them as criminals. And I will no longer punish them. You can release them both now.
Thank you. You've got a very big heart, Emperor.
Heart? It would be an insult to my queen if you sit at my feet like this.
Your Highness, I am very happy that you can now understand true love, and that you are able to recognize it.
Yes, and I would not have had to lose my love had I only recognized it earlier in life. Tejwant, I have heard that you are an expert carving artist, right? Which is why I have got a job for you. Ardgasha, Tejwant should be given the post of the Royal Carver.
Your Highness, Namaste. We do not have enough words to thank you for this. And so I pray that God will bless you with everything your heart desires. May you always be happy in this life.
My own happiness, that is very far away from me, Shivani. My happiness is Queen Jodha.
Time was passing by them. Toyarmal got the message from the king and he started with the preparations to go to Agra. And on the other hand, a message had been sent to Amer that Princess Shivani and Tejwant had been pardoned for everything, and the arrangement for their stay had now been made in Agra.
The Princess Shivani and Tejwant has been pardoned, and the Emperor has also made arrangements for their stay. Tejwant has been appointed Royal Carver.
Make arrangements for the messenger's stay.
This is very good news to hear.
Yes, I agree, Mother. I think the news is very fortunate. What is wrong? Are you not happy about this? His Highness has pardoned them.
I know he had pardoned them, Mainavati. But you should not expect that from me too.
Father, please. Your children are bound to make mistakes. And after all, she will always be your daughter.
Daughter? Daughter is someone who increases your respect. It is not someone who brings shame to her own father and family. In fact, she was dead to me that very day that she ran away with that poor worker. And now I don't have a relationship with her or husband. There's no relationship.
Time should heal the biggest of the wounds in life. You will forgive Shivani, just give it time. Before, she has always thought about her family, so do not forget about her because of one mistake.
Menavati, the amount of disrespect that she has brought to the royal family will not ever be washed away with a few tears. She had brought far too much disrespect to me.
Why, Father? Why can't you just forgive her as well? I mean, even the Emperor has. Please forgive her. Do it for all our sakes at least. She needs our love at this time more than anything.
My wounds are very deep, Jodha, and it is going to take a long time to heal. And being a father, I can only hope that she is happy, wherever she is. That's all that I can say.
Salam, my king. So according to your order, Tordamal has come to see you.
Welcome to the palace, Tordamal. I am very happy to see you here in the Mughal court. And this marks my third time seeing you, but this time is not a coincidence. I am really sorry that I gave you such short notice, but I wanted to see you immediately.
It was a very proud moment to have received your invitation, and I am grateful.
The matter is rather serious, and so I will get to the point. There are a few issues showing up regarding the matter of treasury and fraud with taxes. And when I discussed this matter with Adgasha, he recommended that I should include a clever officer, someone with skills, which is why your name came to mind.
It is a Hindu officer and here in the Mughal court.
It seems like the Mughal Empire is being taken over by the Hindu people.
Now, Tordamal, I would like to ask you whether you have got any problem with taking this post or not.
I have no problem taking it. However, I have conditions, my king.
Speak up.
Your Highness, I've got my own style of doing things, and so I should be given total freedom to work the way I want to do things. And secondly, I will only tolerate your interference, and not anyone else's in this. It is the only way. Now, you can see all of this as conditions or as a favor.
I accept the conditions you have, and so only I will be in contact with you and what you do.
Well then, I would like to start working from today on.
Now that is wonderful.